Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa, and today I am jumping on the BookTube hype bandwagon yet again. So today I thought I would do a tier ranking video, but for me, this tier ranking video is going to be about the first 50 books that I have read in 2020 so far, because I decided kind of in this month that I did not really want to do star ratings anymore, because I have a tendency to just give every book I really liked like 4 stars, and then I never read anything like under a 3 stars, and then very few books are 5 stars. I don't know. So my reasoning is just that I don't feel like doing star ratings anymore. So what I thought I would do is do a tier ranking video of every 50 books that I read, basically rating them against each other and how I really felt about them, so that you guys can kind of get an idea of where they're at on a scale of my likes and dislikes. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and without any further ado, I will just get into it. So here are my tiers. The top tier, of course, is going to be Perfection, which is kind of like reading a 5-star book. Like, you absolutely love it, you have no issues with it, you wouldn't mind reading it again. Then we have the Amazing tier, which are the books that are probably about a 4 stars. You know, you really enjoyed them, but you might not read them again just because you have no interest. So the next one down is Good. It's kind of middle of the road, like, it was all right. Wasn't my favorite book ever. And then, of course, there is the Meh tier, which is, as you know, just a meh book. Like, I have nothing great to say about it, but it's not trash either. So then, of course, the bottom tier is going to be complete and utter trash. Definitely would not read again. Would rather throw the book out the window and run it over with my vehicle. So anyway, so what I did was put the first 50 books that I read in 2020 on this list. Of course, you can see them all down here, and I'm going to go ahead and rank them for you. I'm not going to tell you too much about them because I have already described most of these in detail in my other videos, my wrap-up videos. So I'll just tell you a little bit about why I'm putting it where I'm putting it. So the first one is going to be Scarlet, and that is book 2 of the Lunar Chronicles. I did enjoy this. I don't know. I think I'm going to put this in good because I don't think, for me, it wasn't totally amazing, but it wasn't bad either. So I think I'm going to put that in good. So the next one is, of course, Cress from the Lunar Chronicles, and this is book 3. That I'm also going to put in good. And while I'm at it, I'm just going to put Winter there too, which is book 4 of the Lunar Chronicles. I don't know. I really enjoyed this series, but I don't think that I would read it again. I don't know. So the next ones are, excuse me, Cursed, Fated. I can't even read that. I don't know. These are books by Benedict Jacka in the Alex Verus series. These ones, I have a hard time honestly telling the books apart, telling you what happened in each one, because I feel like it's almost like one continuous story to me. So it's almost like I'm rating them as a whole, because each book is kind of the exact same thing in different storyline with the same characters. So I am honestly just going to throw all these in amazing, because I absolutely loved them. Devoured them. So there's 10 of them. Well, that gets these out of the way really, really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where are the other 2? I don't know. I'm probably missing them somewhere. Oh, well. Oh, no. There's another one down here. That's 9. I know I'm going to see it after I get done doing this. It's going to be one of those days. Anyway, okay, so the next one that I'm looking at is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. And honestly, I'm going to put this in trash. I did not like this book at all. I was not a fan. I mean, it was kind of sort of interesting, but I just did not like this at all. I ended up listening to it on an audiobook, and I was not a huge fan. So I'm going to put that in trash. Let's see. The first book of the Vampire Academy, which is of course called Vampire Academy, I'm gonna put this in good. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in good just because, I mean, they're trash, but I like them. There's a lot of issues with them, I know, but I still love reading these books. So I'm actually doing a reread this year, so we'll see how the rest of them go. And then the next one is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I don't know. I kind of sort of enjoyed it, but I wasn't really a huge fan. So I think I'm going to put this in meh. Just because, I don't know. I just really don't care all that much. And let's see. I'm going to move. We've got Godsgrave, Nevernight, and I don't think, oh no, Dark Dawn is on here. These ones, I think I'm going to put these in good also because they were all right. The footnotes was still a huge issue for me. I did not like those at all. I started off reading them, and then at some point during the first book I gave up and then never read a footnote again the rest of the series. So that part kind of bothered me. Plus it was really disjointed and kind of all over the place. So yeah, I'm just going to put those in good. Now, these next ones are Single, Volume 1, 2, and 3 by Lyra Parrish. These are, of course, smutty romance books, which are not generally things that I read. But honestly, I wanted to support the author because I really love her YouTube channel. She is over at the Courtney Project, if you guys did not know. So what am I going to do with these? I did think they were good. I don't think they're amazing, but I don't really think they're meh either. So I think I'm going to stick these in good. Yeah, we're going to stick those in good. Okay, so the next one is Big Magic, Creative Living Beyond Fear. This one is kind of like one of those self-help books, and it's about creativity and being able to be creative even though you're kind of scared to put your creativity out in the world. So I did think this one was really good. I'm going to put it in amazing just because I enjoyed reading it. I probably won't read it again, but there's some pretty good advice in there. So all right, so the next one is Philippa Gregory, The Taming of the Queen. This one, I don't know. I'm going to put it in meh just because I really love historical fiction, but you know what? I'm going to put it in good. I really love historical fiction. This one was about Catherine Parr. I did enjoy reading her story from this perspective, but there was a lot of abuse in there. A lot. So it was kind of crazy. So, all right. So the next one is The Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray. This is book 2 in the Diviner series. And as you guys know, I do not like that series. I'm going to put it in meh just because I didn't totally hate it. It's just not my thing. It's not my cup of tea. I know that series is a BookTube darling, but it's just not for me. So all right, so the next one is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, which of course is going up to perfection because I absolutely love Harry Potter. I do a reread every single year. So yeah, absolutely adore that. So actually, I'm going to put them all up here. The Prisoner of Azkaban, The Goblet of Fire, Chamber of Secrets, and of course, Order of the Phoenix. So yeah, those are all going up there. Get down. I hate when that happens. Okay, so the next one is My Husband's Wife by Jane Corey. This one, I'm gonna put it in meh. It was kind of interesting, but I knew what was gonna happen way before it actually happened. So yeah, it was just kind of one of those predictable thrillers, which is not really a thriller. So yeah. So the next one is The Dead Queen's Club. This one, I'm also going to put it in meh. It was funny. It was fast-paced. It was pretty decent, but I definitely would not rate it very high on my list. So, yeah, I'm going to put that in meh. Oh, there's Cinder. See, I knew I was going to find that. So I'm going to throw Cinder also, which is the first book in the Lunar Chronicles, into the good category because I did enjoy that one. So the next one is The Cruel Prince. I don't know. Really? Come on now. All right, now we're back. I think I'm going to throw The Cruel Prince in good. And the same thing with the other two, The Wicked King and Queen of Nothing. I did not think these were not really groundbreaking. They weren't really, they weren't really exceptional books. They just were kind of good. I did enjoy the characters. I did think that the character development was a little bit lacking, and it was a little strange, to say the least, but I did enjoy reading these books. How did Heartless get out of the trash? You stay in the trash, Heartless. Thank you very much. Okay, so the next one is The Tattooist of Auschwitz by Heather Morris. Again, I thought this one was, I'm going to put it in good. I thought this one was pretty good. Again, not really groundbreaking. There is a ton of World War II historical fiction out there. I don't think this was one of the best ones. So the next one is Escaping from Houdini. You know what? I'm going to put this in amazing because I absolutely love this series, especially the first book. The first book is so good. The romance that's in here is just, oh man, I just love it. Love it, love it. Okay, so the next one is Grave Mercy by Robin Lefevers. I'm putting that in perfection because I absolutely adored it. It is touted as a fantasy book. It's definitely not a fantasy book. It's a historical romance, but you know what? I absolutely adored it. So I'm putting that in perfection for me. So the next one is With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. This one, I'm just going to put it in meh because it was a pretty good story, but it didn't really have a point. So it was not for me at all. Dan Brown Origin is the next one. I don't know. I'm going to put this in good because I did enjoy the story, but it wasn't like anything special. So yeah, we're going to put that there. Okay, so the next one is Stalking Jack the Ripper. I'm putting that in amazing. Actually, Escaping from Houdini is the one that I do not like. I'm going to put that in trash. That is no way indicative of the whole series. Stalking Jack the Ripper was great. The second book was great. Come on. Which is Hunting Prince Dracula. So I'm going to put those two in amazing. And then Escaping from Houdini is the third book, which I absolutely hated. I thought it was completely worthless. There was no point. Yeah, it was just terrible. If you guys have read that series, you probably know what I'm talking about. So I'm putting that one in trash and the other two in amazing. The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, I'm putting that in perfection because that was a 5-star read for me. It was absolutely amazing. I had no idea what was going on, but I loved it. And once I figured out what was going on, I was like, oh my God, that is so cool. So yeah, I really enjoyed that one. That one's going at the top of the list. Ash Lords, I'm gonna put that in amazing. I really enjoyed the story, even though I didn't get much character development from it. But I'm definitely interested to read the second one. It's probably just because there's horses in it. So yeah, we're going to go there. So the next one is The Girl the Sea Gave Back. I am going to put that in trash because I just didn't know what the whole point of that book was. So yeah, we're going to put that one in trash. So the next one is A Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. And this one, I'm just going to put in meh. I didn't really think that this was an adult novel. It read very much as YA, even though it's supposed to be an adult novel. So yeah, I'm just going to put it in meh because I really didn't care one way or another about reading it and finishing it, even though, I mean, it was halfway decent, I guess. So we're going to put it there. Smoke Bitten by Patricia Briggs. If you guys know, Patricia Briggs and the Mercedes Thompson series is one of my favorite series. So I am going to put that in amazing because I did think that this book actually did a really good job at kind of bringing the story a little bit back to life, even though, I mean, it's a typical typical story in this series. You know, Mercy gets in trouble, Mercy meets bad guy, Mercy plots with people, then Mercy defeats bad guy. I mean, it's formulaic, but I'm a sucker for it. I absolutely love it. So the next one is The Help by Kathryn Stockett. This one is immediately going right up to perfection because I absolutely adore this series. So that is, of course, a 5-star read for me. Shiver. And this is by Maggie Stiefvater. This is like, it's like a werewolf book, and it's got an interesting premise to it, but I'm just going to put it in meh because I couldn't even get through the second book. It was just very boring in the first hour or two of listening to the audiobook. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to go there. So the next one is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. This is book 1. I am going to put this in good. It was not at all what I thought it was going to be. I went into this thinking one thing and it was completely different. Not that it was a bad thing, but it just threw me way off. So, you know, whatever. It was still good. So I'm going to put it in the good tier. And then the next one is The Couple Next Door by Sherry LaPina. And this one, I'm just going to put that in meh also because, to be perfectly honest, it's like the same as every other thriller book out there. It's got kind of the same premise. It just feels the same. So that's where I'm going to put it. So that concludes the first 50 books that I have read in 2020. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know down in the comments if you would like to see me do more or if you'd like to see me do different ones. I know that it has been done a million times and people have figured out all kinds of different ways of doing it and different things to rank. And I may do some more in the future. But for now, I think I want to keep it to just this, at least until I come up with some other brilliant idea. So anyway, without any further ado, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I would really love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe my videos. Have a great day.